Imagine having one queen rule for 30 years, producing 20,000 children every single day, commanding an army of millions, all in a space smaller than your shoe. Welcome to the empire of ants, where tiny rulers create kingdoms that put human cities to shame. Have you ever paused to watch an ant scurrying across your path? These tiny creatures, often overlooked in our busy lives, harbor one of nature's most fascinating secrets, a complex society that rivals our own cities in organization and efficiency. Today, we're going to journey into the hidden world of ant colonies, where every tiny movement, every interaction, tells a story of survival, cooperation, and remarkable social structure. At the heart of every ant colony lies a remarkable ruler, the queen. But forget everything you know about traditional monarchies, because ant queens are unlike any royal you've ever heard of. These incredible insects are living factories of life, capable of producing enough offspring to populate a small city. Want to grasp just how extraordinary their reproductive capability is? Picture this. A single leafcutter ant queen can lay over 20,000 eggs in a single day. That's nearly one egg every 4 seconds. But what's even more astounding is their longevity. While worker ants typically live for just a few months to several years, queens are true matriarchs, with some species queens living up to 3 decades. Imagine the same leader guiding a colony for 30 years. That's longer than many human monarchs have reigned. And in some species, like the red imported fire ant, colonies can have multiple queens working together, creating an even more complex social structure. Now, let's talk about the true heroes of the colony, the worker ants. These industrious insects are all females, and they're the beating heart of the ant society. But what exactly does a day in the life of a worker ant look like? Their responsibilities would make even the busiest human feel lazy. First, there are the foragers, constantly scouting for food sources and creating efficient trails for others to follow. Then you have the nursemaids, tenderly caring for eggs and larvae, ensuring the next generation's survival. The maintenance crew works tirelessly, constructing and repairing the intricate network of tunnels and chambers that make up their home. But perhaps most fascinating is the phenomenon of polymorphism, where workers in the same colony come in different sizes, each specialized for specific tasks. The largest among them are the soldiers, equipped with powerful mandibles and an unwavering dedication to colony defense. It's like having a specialized military unit built right into society. The story of male ants, or drones, reads like a bittersweet romance. These individuals exist for one purpose only: to participate in what scientists call nuptial flights. These spectacular mating events occur during specific seasons, when environmental conditions are just right. Imagine thousands of winged ants taking to the sky in a magnificent dance of survival and reproduction. After fulfilling their reproductive role, these males have completed their life's purpose and shortly die afterward. It's nature's way of ensuring the colony's resources are focused on those who actively contribute to its daily operations. Every great empire has an origin story, and ant colonies are no different. It all begins with a young queen's daring journey. After participating in the nuptial flight and mating with one or more males, she lands and immediately begins her search for the perfect location to start her colony. What happens next is nothing short of miraculous. The young queen, fully loaded with sperm that she'll use throughout her entire life, seals herself in a small chamber. Here, she performs one of nature's most selfless acts. Using her own body's reserves, she nurtures her first batch of eggs into mature workers. During this time, she doesn't eat or leave her chamber. Talk about dedication to motherhood. Once the first generation of workers emerges, usually after a few weeks, the colony enters a period of rapid expansion. These initial workers immediately take over all colony tasks except egg laying, allowing the queen to focus entirely on reproduction. It's like watching a city spring up from nothing, with each new generation of workers adding to the colony's capabilities and complexity. As the colony reaches maturity, something remarkable happens. Environmental cues trigger the production of new queens and males, preparing for the next generation of colonies. The timing of this is crucial. It must coincide with perfect weather conditions to ensure the success of the nuptial flights. When it comes to home construction, ants could teach our civil engineers a thing or two. Their nests are masterpieces of adaptation and efficiency. Underground colonies feature intricate networks of tunnels and chambers, each serving a specific purpose, from nurseries for the young to climate-controlled food storage areas. Some species, like the incredible leafcutter ants, go even further, creating nests by folding leaves together using silk produced by their larvae. Others construct impressive above-ground mounds that regulate temperature through sophisticated ventilation systems. These homes aren't just shelters, they're self-regulating environments where temperature and humidity are maintained at optimal levels through careful architecture and constant maintenance. The success of ant colonies lies in their extraordinary level of cooperation. Through food-sharing behavior called trophallaxis, where ants transfer food mouth to mouth, resources are distributed efficiently throughout the colony. Their collective defense strategies are equally impressive, with workers swarming together to face threats that would overwhelm any individual on it. This division of labor and specialized roles creates a resilient system that can quickly adapt to challenges. If workers in one area are lost, others immediately step in to fill the gap. It's a level of social organization that's been perfected over millions of years of evolution. So, the next time you spot an ant trail winding its way across your garden, take a moment to appreciate what you're really seeing. Each tiny ant is part of something greater, a sophisticated society that has mastered the arts of cooperation, communication, and survival. In many ways, these miniature empires mirror our own societies, perhaps holding lessons we're still learning about the power of working together. Who would have thought that some of life's greatest lessons about cooperation and social organization could come from creatures small enough to fit on your fingertip? In the end, maybe that's the most remarkable thing about ant colonies. They remind us that greatness isn't always about size, but about how well we work together.